Hey friends, what's up? Kaz here, and I am back. Once again, we're going to continue on with our little tutorial series here. In this episode, as I said last time, we're going to go over making a farmhouse. So first we need to make some materials, or collect some materials. So we're going to go looking around. I reviewed a lot of my footage from the last session of recording and realized that I was going to tell you the most important rule of Minecraft, and then I got distracted by a creeper. So the most important rule of Minecraft, it's actually twofold, is one, you never dig straight down. And the reason for that is there's caverns all over the place and lakes of lava. So if you dig straight down, you could dig right over your death, either from lava or from falling. And it looks like it's nighttime. We're going to go to bed. And then we'll start off the day going out. So let's see. Do I need to bring anything else with me? We got enough food. I got full iron armor, so yep, I know I can only sleep at night. Okay, so I guess it's not quite dark out. So the other rule, along kind of with the don't dig straight down, is don't dig straight up. Once again, you could be digging into a lake of lava and have lava dumped all over you, or gravel or sand that falls on you and suffocates you. So, and that's a bit of what actually we're going to go looking for today, is a little bit of sand and clay. And I'm trying to think what else we might need to build a farmhouse. I'm just trying to find some craftable blocks, so to show you guys what's going on with that. Some different things you can make. Let's do that. I will show you first before we go to bed. One thing you can do, you can cook blocks all the time to make other kind of blocks. So when we were mining, we mined this smooth sandstone, or this smooth stone, and it made cobblestone because it's all broke up. Now what you can do is cook that and then make it back in the smooth sandstone, and then you can use that smooth sandstone to make bricks, which is kind of nice. They look really nice. So let's throw that in there, let that cook for a little while. I might make another furnace here just for the fun of it, because they're cheap to make and they help with crafting a lot of stuff a lot quicker. So ooh, we found some coal. All right, I can probably go to bed. All right, it is a new day. I'm gonna grab this coal real quick before we head out, because I can't pass up some good coal, especially if it's in my house. You may notice that I am not actually using my iron pickaxe yet. I'm kind of low on resources of iron, so I'll preserve it by just sucking it up and using my stone one. Alright, one thing we do need to do is make another shovel, because that's gonna break pretty soon. Side note, if you notice, I have these durability things. It tells you how many uses you can have for each item. If you want that, you can get that by pressing, I think it's, you hit F3 and H, and it will, I think that's what it was, yeah, F3 and H. Kind of like what we did earlier in finding the location. So let's check up on our farm, see how it's doing. Looks like we got some stuff to mine here, so bam, get some. So, oh yeah, I don't think I talked about this. There's different stages of the wheat growing. They start out as little seeds, and then they get bigger, and then bigger, and bigger, and bigger. I think there's 4 stages, and then when they're this yellowish color, that's when you can hit them, and then you'll get wheat from it. Once you get wheat from it, you get seeds, and you can plant the seeds. We'll go over how you can actually do animal farming at a later video. I think not the next one. The next one I'm gonna go over caving. So we're gonna try to find some diamonds, which is the strongest the strongest item in the game. Okay, so I know where I can find sand, which is that way. We need to find some clay. That's going to be the hard one because I don't know where I could find that. I'm going to check the water. Clay you can cook and make brick, and then you can make brick, or you can make a clay ingot. I think is what it's called actually. Why is this? It's dark. There we go. See, last use. I knew my shovel was gonna break. There's also those bars underneath that kind of tell you, but I like to have the numbers so I know for sure. Well, this is nice. There's a lot of our animals around, so when we want to get to the animal farming, we can pretty easily. The clay doesn't really show up in big deep things. Oh, hey, there's squiddies. Let's go get some squid. Might as well. Might need it for a later time. These do not attack you, so you don't have to worry. But the only thing you do have to worry about is if you notice those bubbles, is your breath underwater. If you run out, you start taking damage, so you can drown. I'm looking around, seeing if there's any clay down here. But all right, so the only thing these things are good for is really XP and ink sacs, which you can use for dyeing stuff. I'm gonna take some damage here. Yep, it's like 1 heart per second, and then if you run out, then you die. So we got 4 ink sacs. That'll be good for later. I'll show you a bit of how to dye in a later episode. We're still looking for clay. We're also going to get sand. So since we're here, let's get some sand. Now sand is, you can either find it in a desert or you usually can find it by water like this. Sand is used primarily, I use sand for glass, but you can also craft sand blocks into be sand blocks because there's only 2 blocks really that obey gravity, and that's sand and gravel. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that. What we really want it for is for glass. And I'll show you how to get that. Basically, you just grab it and then you cook it in a furnace and it'll turn into glass. I'm also trying to find if they have sandstone down here. You can craft sand. Oops. You can craft sand into sandstone using 4 sand blocks. I'll show you that right now. So what you can do is you can just go, you don't even need a crafting bench, and then you get sandstone. And then this block does not obey gravity. It works like all the other blocks. Oh, I just broke the law. Sometimes, the game seems really easy to not die, but then you don't pay attention for 2 seconds and you fall into some lava, or a creeper blows you up, all that. So you can see here we got sand and then we got regular sandstone also appearing here. That's usually how it goes, is that there's sandstone underneath regular sand. Alright, so we got what we came for. I think we got enough sand for now. Let's go looking for clay. I might have to speed this up until I find some, because I have not scouted ahead to look for where I could find some clay. And clay is easy and hard to find. Sometimes it's really easy, sometimes it's really hard. Ooh, let's get some eggs. These can be good for making pies and cakes and stuff, and it's just the chickens that drop them. You can also throw them, and then you have a small probability of the chicken, of a chicken coming out, a baby chicken. So it can be used for farming as well. I usually just put the chickens in a very small pen with hoppers underneath to collect their eggs, and then I use the eggs to make pumpkin pies, because all you need is pumpkin and sugar, as well as eggs. But that's for another episode. So we're at 10 minutes. Nope, that is stone. I'm gonna walk over here. And I am getting hungry. Eat some bread. So we got our beacon there, so we always know where we can go to get back. I'm also keeping an eye out for any caves that I'd like to explore, kind of like that one. And what I'll do, I actually took this from the videos that I learned how to play Minecraft from. So you want to mark these spots out. So if you want to come back to them later, and so basically you just want to make another. Oh, I'm out of items. Well, since we're so close, I'll just remember where that is. But you could basically build more beacons around these, kind of like what we built, just to remind yourself where to go. You know what? I need to go back and get a shovel anyway. Okay, so I'm continuing my search. And we got this whole desert here. The sun's going down, actually, so I'm probably going to head back. Because be out here at night is not a wise thing. We're going to check these. Oh, it looks ink. We'll show you how to dye stuff later. That's pretty fun. But let's see. I'm just going to check these here real quick. Ooh, iron. I'll take this while I'm here. Might as well. Can't pass up some iron, especially since I'm kind of low on it. And we'll need the iron when we go looking for diamond, because diamond can't be mined with stone pickaxe. So we need an iron pickaxe. All right, so we still got stone, just a bunch of stone and sand in there. We're right near a desert, so if we ever run low on the ink or the sand, I think we're good. Let's see. No, nothing in there. Jeez, no luck. Okay, so there's our beacon. We might have to go back. And there's some monsters coming out. I need to find some clay. No, well, maybe that is. I don't think so. Alright, now we got a skeleton. We're heading back. Hopefully we make it back. Not real smart to go out at night until you got pretty good gear. I mean, we have alright gear, but it could be bad, especially since we're getting surrounded now. It's getting a little hairy. Okay, heading back. Getting back to safety. Now we gotta run through the dark woods where we could get jumped at any moment. We're good. Okay, there's a creeper. Hey, buddy. Hey. Now we got, but at least we got an iron sword now, so it does more damage. Alright, you know what? I think I'm going to have to scout out. I'm going to do a little scouting and to find us some clay, and I will be back. Okay, we're back. I actually haven't done any scouting yet, but I figured I'd show you guys a little bit of what we can do so far. So remember, we already cooked up that stone, so we can grab all that stone, and then you get experience for cooking that up. And then we'll put a stack of this in. So you can see that it's cooking the sand up, and it's just going to take a little bit of time. Then we'll get a glass block. So now the glass block, I'm not going to set it down because you can't actually get it back. The glass you break. You can't, once you put it down, you can't get it back. You can also then craft something with the glass and make glass panes, which is really nice. But we're gonna make a bunch of stone bricks, which is just a stone for 4 around. Which you don't need a crafting bench to make this. Anything that only requires 4 squares, you don't need a crafting bench. And now, which is nice, there is a slime around here. Hold on, you guys got to see this. Let me see if I can figure out where he's coming from. I think I have an idea. I think there's a cave right next to my... Oh, yeah. Whoa. This is odd. They never spawn above ground. Now, these guys, they spawn in very specific chunks, which we must be in one. Or in the swamp at night. Which is kind of nice. So when you kill them, they split up into a few smaller ones and then you keep, then they just get smaller and smaller until they can't get any smaller anymore. And then you get these things called slime balls. Now, slime balls are nice. So you can use, you can place them on sticky pistons, or you can place them on pistons to make sticky pistons, which we'll do that later. Let's just put those away. We just saw the opportunity to grab that. So now the stone bricks is nice because you took the stone, which after it's broken, you can't get it back. It turns into cobblestone, and then you just made it into a block that you can mine, which is very nice. This will be the foundation of our house, our farmhouse. And what I think I'm going to do is collect all the resources I need for it. I'm going to need some more wood for the roof, and then I'll bring that back. All right. I'm going to show you guys. All right, you got the glass blocks, and I'll place one down just for the fun of it, even though I'm going to lose it. So that's what a glass block looks like. You can see through it, and when you break it, you don't get it back, which is kind of a bummer. But you can take it and make. You can do 6 by 6, and then you make 16 glass panes. And these are nice. Instead of being a full block, what they are is they are just like a window, a little sunken in, like all that, which is really nice to make houses look very nice. So we got 2 of the blocks that we're looking for to cook up. Let's go back out. I'll try to find clay. Once I find clay, that'll at least wrap this episode up, and I will show you building this episode when we come back. All right, we're back. I just wandered a little bit. I'm not actually too far away. I wandered a little bit, and we're in this swamp biome. One thing I didn't talk about is Minecraft is split up into what's called biomes. Basically, like what's the word I'm looking for? Regions, types. So we were in like a plains biome where it's pretty flat, pretty wide open. We're right next to a jungle biome, which is a lot of trees. There's some mobs that only spawn in certain biomes, and you'll come across all of them. There's extreme hills, there's desert, and then there's swamp. And I found clay. So clay kind of looks like sand, except it's a little darker, and you basically need a shovel, and then you shovel it up, and it turns into clay balls. One thing to note is if you're underwater, it takes longer to do any action. Same thing as if you're on a ladder, which I'll show you later once we're looking for diamonds. But we got a little more clay here. We got a lot of clay. Wow. Took us a while, but we finally found some. So I'll show you what clay does. You basically cook it up and it makes, you know what? I don't really know exactly. It's been a while since I made anything with clay. I thought it would be fun to make something with clay since it's a craftable item, and just to show you guys a little bit more of those. Let's see if we can find any more. Usually this is the good spot to find it, and sure enough we found even more. And it's always best to keep your head above water, because then it doesn't take as long, but if you have to go underwater to grab it, that's fine too. Alright, well, let's head back to our hidey hole. We got 2 stacks, and that should probably be good. And we know where to come if we need more. And I am out. Oh, no, I got food. Make sure you don't run out of food, because you'll start to starve. And the first time I ever played this game, I started starving, getting damaged, and I thought I was being attacked by a mob that I couldn't see. I had no idea what was going on. And that was when I decided I should watch some videos like this and learn how to play the game. Let's go ahead and head back. Ooh, okay, so we're back here, and I'll show you guys a little bit of this, of cooking up the clay. Alright, so we got our iron that we cooked up. We'll just throw a whole stack in there. So we'll see, it's cooking up, and then we'll see how this goes. And then I will build the house, or at least have all the materials, and then we'll build it in the next episode. So we get brick, and then you can put that like the stone bricks, and then you get red bricks just like the stone. I'll show you once I get 4. And then I think some stuff that we still want to go over is we need to go get diamonds, because we need to get a diamond hoe, or a diamond excuse me, pickaxe. We also want to go I want to go over how you breed and take care of animals, because those are the best source of food. So basically you do the same thing, and then you get bricks. And the bricks, they look really nice, and you need a brick farmhouse, obviously. So that is all for now. And next week, we'll build the house, and but I need to get some materials in the meantime. So we'll see you next week. And so this is Cos from McFriends. If you found this helpful, leave a comment and like below. And as always, enjoy the game. Bye.